might want to rattle your sword at someone and threaten them, but we're not going to actually start fighting until Leon is called. Is everyone clear on that?
Yeah.
The next thing is, I'm going to be kind of leading this because there's a whole lot of people, and if we just start free-form role-playing, it just turns into a lot of conversating. So what's going to happen is there's going to be a beat, and I'm going to be like, who would speak? If you want a story beat, step forward, make it very clear that you want to talk. I've talked to some of y'all already. We'll go over, we'll go through those, but this is for anyone who hasn't already arranged something. Yeah. Any questions before we get started? Fantastic. All right, everybody, put your character hats on. As one last time, Lord Gideon Sunborn Esquire, Baron of Murkbottom, is going to lead you all into the dungeon.
Kill you if you did.
Follow me.
It suits you, man. It's like a secret session.
We're not getting killed again this time, right?
Doubt it.
I'm standing way away from you guys until I know for sure.
Murkbottom. It's Scout Fight. A portal opens before us, and as we walk through, we are back in the familiar terrain of Murkbottom. The dungeon we know well lays open before us, and we descend down to the first level. It's quiet here. We'll go down to the next level. But first, I would have your ear for a moment. Tell me, who among you has really considered, really thought about what it means that Amtgard, that all of us here are immortal? Some of you have considered it. I've been considering it very much lately. As some of you may know, I am already cursed with my own independent immortality, and I assure you it is a curse. To not be able to die, to not be able to rest, removes meaning from a life. No, I've been thinking long and hard about this. Let us descend one floor deeper. As we reach the second floor, before you is the Dark Lord Gundro and the Demon Lilith.
Oh, I know those guys.
I tried to warn you.
Hey there, Starshines.
Throughout the entire reign, I've told you that he's a tyrant. Behold, the tyrant that he has become.
Now I want you all to know what I've been plotting, what I've been planning. I've sent Lord Gundro and Lady Lilico, or Lady Lilith, down into the dungeon to begin an experiment, a massive undertaking. I am going to end this cursed immortality. I intend to grant all of us the chance at a true death. Know this, I do not intend to kill you all. I do not wish it. But what I do wish is for each and every one of you to go to rest when you so desire. Resurrection magic will still work. Healing will still work. But you must be resurrected, otherwise you will lay in the ground forever. What say you, heroes and champions of Murkbottom? What say you to this cursed immortality? Who would join me?
I will join you, Lord Baron.
Any others? Yes.
Is this my people?
Enchant them.
What meaning is there in life without death?
There is no meaning without death. It is the period on a sentence. It is the context that gives our lives purpose.
If I just wanted to live forever, I could have stayed in that.
Very well.
That wouldn't have been living, though, wouldn't it?
Good choice.
Immortality is a blessing from the gods. To give it up is to spit it directly in their face.
Not to mention, you're not giving us a choice, really. You're kind of just forcing it on us.
I intend to do this thing. What say you, Page Excander Lightgale?
There was a time when I believed as you did. When I was new to this land, its customs were strange. The first time I ever saw someone wield the power of magic, and I yearned for death. But now I see the tyrant you have become. would not give these people a true choice. Ampgardia is a sprawling place. There are thousands, tens of thousands, maybe millions of people living here. And only what, 30, 40 of us today have a choice? What of the rest of them, Gideon?
The rest of them will be glad for the rest.
I will stand against you.
And you, Lady Tana?
I will stand with you as long as you stand with the people of Mirkbottom. I have been loyal to you for many years. But it looks like Mirkbottom is not on your side.
Indeed.
Part of Mirkbottom is.
Oh, dwarf! I know what calls your heart. Join me, and it is yours.
Is it good quality?
Is it though? Like it. What a sellout!
It's not even a high quality
Why
block.
is that?
You can do better. I'm a dwell
You've
fan.
always known that he was a man that
My lord,
Gideon,
may I say a word?
What do you have? Oh, oh.
Gideon, when I first came here, I saw the cycle of life was broken. I don't understand it, but whatever it is you have planned, I know that it is just as unnatural as the way the circle of life is broken.
I will tell you this. What I have learned from delving into ancient tomes and deep, dark dungeons is that it is an ancient spell. It is a field cast over this place, and all I intend to do is break that spell and return us to the natural way.
How can we trust anything if all you've done is deceit and trick? Who's to say it's really an ancient spell or some other curse or something else? You don't know anything.
All you have is your intuition. All I have is ancient knowledges gleaned from a cursed tome.
That only your eyes can see?
Indeed, I had to put magic protections on it. Oh, and with that, I'll return all members of the House of the Eclipse your memories to you. I break the double eclipse seal. Any times we discussed this plan, you now remember them. They have always been yours. I've just reminded you that you remember them.
Bastard. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Loki at Glenwood, you wish to speak.
my lord, what I would like to say is this. I come from outside of Ampgardia, where death is a very real thing. Where death is a beautiful thing that is celebrated because it finally means the end of suffering. While others may see immortality as a gift, I see it as a burden. I have, since coming to Ampgardia, dying has eluded me. It has been nothing but suffering every time my body fails. I end up back on the shores where I first washed up into this land. My soul does not rest, ever. Every time I die, I end up back on that beach in spirit, and my spirit must wander until I find my body again. This could take weeks, months, or years. And while it may only seem like seconds to everybody else, I have been searching for my body for so many years, and I am tired. I would welcome death as a gift that it truly is.
Listen well. Here, immortality is not without its own cost. Now, I ask you one last time, who would speak, who would stand with me or against me? What say you, new champion of Mirkbottom?
I'm new to the whole champion thing, but this don't seem right, man. When I'm immortal, I got plenty of time off. I go fishing, catch some nice fish, bring them back, eat them. Pretty good. And if I can die, I can't do that. No more fishing for eternity, I'm sorry. Also, I can more people over here, and I'm like their elected champion, so I gotta like stay with people. Also, I don't really like the purple and white. It's not for me.
I respect your commitment to your people. I have only ever wished to serve you. Robin Quercus, what do you have to say?
Immortality is worth the sacrifice of being of service.
A strong argument. I respect your gumption. I respect all of you. who stick to your guns. But I will tell you this. It is only a matter of time until I am successful. The lot of you will stand against the lot of us, and lines will be drawn, swords will be crossed. Does anyone else wish to speak before those lines are drawn?
So you say it's a spell, right?
Yes, a spell, an ancient spell.
Can it be replicated?
Perhaps. Would you like to learn?
But you want profit.
Yes, I wish to break it. However, then the tome will no longer be cursed, and you are free to research at your own will.
Okay. So wait, I get chastised for saying we should use people, but then this happens.
What do you mean?
Several months ago, Z proposed experimenting on Merc Bottom, and everyone, including yourself, disagreed, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't recall that.
This is a strange double standard.
How convenient.
If it happened, the difference is I haven't experimented on any of you. I've put none of your souls at risk. The power I'm using today to break this spell is mine own soul.
But you're immortal, right?
Yes.
Are you double immortal?
Yes.
So that means you want to break your own immortality.
No, I'm spending my immortality to break Amgardia's immortality.
Okay.
Sir, does that not inherently put us at risk?
What do you mean?
If you break our immortality,
Yes.
we all are at risk of dying a natural death. when that
Yes,
is
you
not
have the chance
fit.
to a natural death. A natural death is a gift. Living eternally is exhausting. Trust me, I've been doing it for a long time.
It's not right for us to not come to that decision on our own, though.
This is that moment.
All I know is if you really wanted to help people of Merc Bottom, none of this deceit would have happened.
Tell me true.
Aye.
Had I told you 6 months hence what my plans were, you would have stood against me as you do now, and I would have failed before I even began.
Perhaps. But now you have sealed your fate for sure.
Indeed, but it was not a risk I could bear. It needed to happen.
So you want us to bear that risk instead, I see.
It is not a risk, it is a certainty. It's a certainty that each and every one of us will die eventually should I succeed. It is true that it will happen. But know this, immortality is not guaranteed. If I have discovered this, others may yet also seek to break this spell. Your immortal lives are not guaranteed, but your death would be.
Then you and they shall stay down.
Now, would you say that you've made friends in Merc Bottom?
Of course,
So we are all from different religions, right?
I suppose.
So what does that mean for the afterlife for us if we never see each other again?
I don't know what the afterlife looks like. I've never been. I suppose that's another adventure for us all to go on.
It's like a censure, bro. It's like a blur.
Very well. All
I've
right.
been tricked and betrayed before, and I didn't take all of that time sealing Lilith away just for you to bring her back. You know you missed me.
All right.
We'll be more accurate this time. I don't even know you.
Last call. Who would speak or who would cross my line in the sand? Very well then.
Somebody over here who wants to speak, my lord.
Oh? No? Very well.
One last thing, Baron.
Yes?
Is this for all of Vanguardia? or-
Yes. I intend to break the spell that covers all of Amtgard.
And so you're only giving Merc Bottom the choice, though.
They're the only ones here right now.
Not even calling to the rest of us, either from Dragon Crossing.
I announced to the entire kingdom when this coronation would be happening. They chose not to attend.
It's not
All
their
that's
fault they weren't paying
whatever
attention.
happens here at least then travels. And maybe more will come to stand against you, sir.
It might be wise for them to try, but I believe their moment is quickly passing.
Oh, wait.
Yes.
Are you guys against this because you're afraid of dying? Like, for real?
No, but because we love living.
I'm afraid of death. I mean, I love life.
I believe it is about that time. In this hand I hold the Sunstone. I have placed within it my divine spark of immortality. With in. This stone once held the demon Lilith. She is now released back into the world, but what appeals to me is the demonic essence she has left behind. With the divine and the demonic together, I now ascend. Before you, I take the form of a massive deva. Glowing white feathery wings, shining golden armor. One last question for you, heroes of Merkbottom. For one of you in particular, Excander Lightengale. How many names are in the book?
37.
Then that is where the count shall begin. Should I reach 300, you shall all fall forever. I take to the skies. Lay on. Eclipse 38. Eclipse 39. Eclipse 40 flying. Eclipse 41. Eclipse 42. Eclipse 43. Eclipse 44. Flying. Flying. Eclipse 45.
Zul, that makes me
Eclipse
terrified.
46.
That makes me terrified.
Eclipse 48.
Why?
Eclipse 49.
Broad, that makes me terrified. That makes me terrified. That makes me terrified. Either way.
Don't you
Eclipse
spit
52.
verbals. I know you to be a dwarf
Eclipse
of honor.
53.
What?
Eclipse 54. Eclipse 55.
He's a monk.
Eclipse
Yeah,
56.
sorry. Yeah, my fault.
Eclipse 57.
I know you to be a dwarf of
Eclipse
honor.
58.
We have an arrangement, sir.
59.
You owe me 7 fights. Let this be the first of them.
Eclipse 51. Eclipse 52. Eclipse 53. Eclipse 54. Eclipse 55. Eclipse 56. Eclipse 57. Eclipse 58. Eclipse 59. Eclipse 60. Eclipse 61. Eclipse 62. Eclipse 63. Eclipse 64. Eclipse 65. Eclipse 66. Eclipse 67. Eclipse 68. Eclipse 69. Eclipse 57. Eclipse 71. Eclipse 72. Eclipse 73. Eclipse 74. Eclipse 75. Eclipse 76. Eclipse 78. Are you outside of 20 feet? Eclipse. Yes. Range attacks have to come from outside 20 to hit line. What's that? Eclipse 74. Eclipse 75. Eclipse 76. Eclipse 77. Eclipse 78. Eclipse 79. Eclipse 80. Eclipse 81. Eclipse 82. Eclipse 83. Eclipse 84. Eclipse 85. Eclipse 86. Eclipse 87. Eclipse 88. Eclipse 89. Eclipse 90. Eclipse 91. Eclipse 92. Eclipse 93. Eclipse 94. Eclipse 95. Eclipse 96. Eclipse 97. Eclipse 98. Eclipse 99. Eclipse 100. Eclipse 101. Eclipse 102. Eclipse 103. Eclipse 104. Eclipse 105. Eclipse 106. Eclipse 107. Eclipse 108. Eclipse 109. Eclipse 110. Eclipse 111. Eclipse 112. Eclipse 113. Eclipse 114. Eclipse 115 without range. Eclipse 116. Eclipse 117. Eclipse 118. Eclipse 119. Eclipse 120. Eclipse 121. Eclipse 122. Eclipse 123. Eclipse 124. Eclipse 125. Eclipse 126. Eclipse 127. Eclipse 128. Eclipse 129. Eclipse 130. Eclipse 131. Eclipse 132. Eclipse 133. Eclipse 134. Eclipse 135. Eclipse 136. Eclipse 137. Eclipse 138. Eclipse 139. Eclipse 140. Eclipse 141. Eclipse 142. Eclipse 143. Eclipse 145.
He's deader.
Eclipse 146. Eclipse 147. Eclipse 148. Eclipse 149. Eclipse 150. Eclipse 151. Eclipse 152. Eclipse 153. Eclipse 154. Eclipse 155. Eclipse 156. Eclipse 157. Eclipse 158. Eclipse 159. Eclipse 160. Eclipse 161. Eclipse 162. Eclipse 163. Eclipse 164. Eclipse 165. Eclipse 156. Eclipse 157. Point. Eclipse 158. Eclipse 159. Eclipse 160. Eclipse 161. Eclipse 162. Eclipse 163. Eclipse 164. Eclipse 165. Eclipse 168. 7, 6. Eclipse 167. Eclipse 168. Eclipse 169. Eclipse point. Eclipse 170. Eclipse 171. Eclipse 172. Eclipse 173. Point. Eclipse 174. Eclipse 175. Eclipse 176. I descend to the earth.
Assassinate, let's go!
Run, Karen! I mean, dead. I ascend to the skies. Eclipse 178. Eclipse 179. Eclipse 180. Eclipse 181. Eclipse 182. Eclipse 183. Eclipse 184. Eclipse 1. What? Gotta be outside 20 feet.
Love your in, can't start over.
Eclipse 189.
There was a stutter.
Yeah, I know. Eclipse 190. Eclipse 191. Eclipse 192. Eclipse 193. Point. Eclipse 194. I'm flying. Eclipse 195. I'm flying. Eclipse 192. Eclipse 193. Eclipse 194.
Stay on him.
Eclipse 195.
Help me get arrows.
Eclipse 196. Eclipse 197. Eclipse 198. Eclipse 199. Point. Eclipse 200. Eclipse 201. Point. Eclipse 203. Eclipse 204. Eclipse 205. Eclipse. Point. Eclipse 206. Eclipse 207. Eclipse 209. Armed. The white light healing, I killed you. The white light healing, I killed you. The white light healing, I killed you. The white light healing, I killed you.
Picking him up for the force of the lady.
I know, I heard.
I mean, they just gotta kill him.
Eclipse 207. Eclipse 208. I'm not Mike, but I'm still doing my thing. Eclipse 209. Eclipse 210. Eclipse 211. Eclipse 212. Eclipse 213. Eclipse 214. Eclipse 215. Eclipse 215. Eclipse 216. Eclipse 217. Eclipse 218. Eclipse 219. Eclipse 220. Eclipse 221. Eclipse 222. Eclipse 223. Eclipse 224. Eclipse 225. Eclipse 226. I take to the skies. Eclipse 222. Eclipse 223. Eclipse 224. Eclipse 225. Eclipse 226. Eclipse 227. Eclipse 228. Eclipse 229. Eclipse 230. Eclipse 231. Eclipse 232. Eclipse 233. Eclipse 234. Eclipse 235. Eclipse 236. Eclipse 237. Eclipse 238. Eclipse 239. Eclipse 240. Eclipse 241. Eclipse 242. Eclipse 243. Eclipse 234. 44. Eclipse 245. Eclipse 246. Eclipse 247. Eclipse 248. Eclipse 249. Eclipse 250. Eclipse 251. Eclipse 252. Eclipse 253. Eclipse 254.
Nope.
255. Eclipse 256.
Oh, careful.
Eclipse
Hold!
Yeah, hold. Eclipse 258. Eclipse 259. Eclipse 260. Eclipse 261. Eclipse 262. Eclipse 263. Eclipse 264. Eclipse 265. Eclipse 267. Or 6. Eclipse 267. Eclipse 268. Eclipse 269. Eclipse 270. Eclipse 271. Eclipse 272. Eclipse 273. Eclipse 274. Eclipse 275. Eclipse 276. Eclipse 277. Eclipse 278. Eclipse 279. Point. Eclipse 280. Eclipse 281. Eclipse 282. Eclipse 282. Eclipse 283. Eclipse 284. Eclipse 285. Eclipse 286. Eclipse 287. Eclipse 288. Eclipse 289. Eclipse 290. Eclipse 291. Eclipse 292. Eclipse 293. Eclipse 294. Eclipse 295. Eclipse 296. Eclipse 297. Eclipse 298. Eclipse 299. Eclipse 300! Now, I want all of your attention as I break the spell. But what's this? A rebound. Something I didn't account for. Something I didn't calculate. And a wave of divine magic coats the field as you are all affected as per greater resurrection. The spell I'm attempting to cast seems to fail. And here, deep below Murk Bottom, deep in the dungeon, my body fails. As if struck by lightning, I fall into a crumpled heap. And then, the entire dungeon begins to shake and shift. It begins to crumble around us. Will you flee? Will you save my corpse?
I stand with you, Michael. If you fall, I fall.
Gotta make sure!
Dragging.
Yes. No,
Dragging.
All right, I believe I'm going to resurrect you.
No, I cursed you.
Oh, you cursed me? Okay, cool. Yeah, okay, cool.
Dragging.
Oh, wait.
Why isn't anyone using the
Give me the stone. I want the stone.
I don't have any of them on.
I want his armor.
Stop! Give me those kids!
I want the glasses.
Give me those pants! I want those trousers!
I want the kidney.
All right.
Take his hat.
All right. We escaped the dungeon.
Whoever takes the head. Uncle Robin! It's Indiana Jones in this. I've been coming to Indiana Jones team.
We were like, what's going on now?
All right. If I could have everyone here for one last beat.
Gather round!
Gather up! Am I gonna resurrect my corpse? You're just gonna leave me talking here?
It needs to be greater res.
Yeah. Got a greater rest for me, boss? Nope. Cool.
You wanted to die.
Hope you find your dad.
So now who's the guy?
Release from all afflictions are released.
Cool. I'm no longer. Well, no, that doesn't.
You're not cursed anymore.
No, that doesn't. It's got to be a greater release to
Spirit slave, curse on these,
Yeah.
spirit slave, curse on these, spirit slave,
No,
curse on these.
you
He's cursed again.
It's
It's 20 feet.
Okay,
Oh
so
yeah. Sorry. Phoenix tears. All right. Frozen 1. Frozen 2. Okay. With Tuft of Phoenix down, I resurrect in front of you. Well, I suppose I have to eat crow. That did not work. and I feel different. Does anyone manage to recover the Sunstone?
Kill him again!
Or the Soul Stone?
You got your hat.
Thank you. I assume they're left down there in the deep. I'll have to go and find that Sunstone.
Duffy, did you pick up a rock?
I don't think
I picked up my rock.
Okay. Good rock.
Yeah, it's kind of crumbly.
Oh, it
It
sure
may be
is.
best for them both to be left in the depths.
Mayhap so.
Isn't that kind of
Mayhap
what you want
so.
anyway?
Or at the very least, someone
Well-
else other than you have them.
The Sunstone was where I put my solar spark, the source of my extra Amgardian immortality, and that appears lost. And Lilith is now re-released back into the world, so
That's a thing.
that was a thing. That was a great decision I made.
Thank you.
On this last note, I want to say a few words to all of you in Merc Bottom, and then I'm going to introduce your next Baron. First, let me say this. Serving as an officer for this park as long as it has existed has consistently been my honor and pleasure. You are a wonderful group of people who will go on to do even greater things. I intentionally got as many of you as I could to a 5th order. 6 are given by kingdom. So, look higher. Shoot for the moon. Even if you miss, you'll land among the stars. Do your best, and you will be recognized because your bests are incredible. It has again been my honor and privilege, and the last words I will leave you with are keep moving forward no matter what. Keep striving for higher and higher heights, and I know that you will achieve them. My last words to you as Baron. Welcome to your new Baron, Excander Lightengale. Hip hip huzzah! There we go.
Enough huzzahs, I think.
Yeah, it needed to be 3. My oxygen needed it.
Take your rest, find some shade, and next week we will draw our swords and march once more into battle. For the demon Lilith is not the only danger that plagues these lands. But for now, take your rest.
Is it me?